Qatar got its independence from the UK in 1971. At that time, Qatar one of the poorest economies in the Middle East. Its economy relied heavily on the fishing industry. But over the last 3 decades, Qatar has transformed itself into the richest economies in the world. Most people believe that the cause of their economic success was the discovery of oil and natural gas. Although oil and natural gas had indeed played a big part in transforming Qatar into one of the luckiest economies. But having natural resources does not mean you will become rich. For example, look at North Korea. Qatar was only obsessed with rich natural resources like oil and gas, but also knew how to use them effectively, making them so rich. Today, Qatar is one of the most open economies in Middle East. This is how tiny country that is smaller than California have been able to transform itself global economic power. Discovery of oil and natural gas. There is no doubt that Qatar won't be as rich as it today without oil and natural gas. Demand for oil and natural gas has increased over several decades. It has benefited to Qatar become the richest economy in Middle East. The oil fields were discovered in 1940s, but it did not transform Qatar into a luxurious country. In 1970s, it found the biggest asset in this country, the North Field, which is the largest gas field in the world. But at that time, demand for natural gas was not much because in the 1970s, gas only transported via gas pipeline. Qatar was only distant from places where natural gas was demanded, which was a bigger problem. So they soon forget about their huge amount of field. In 1996, Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani staged a coup while his father was in Switzerland. In this dealership, Qatar again started to explore its large gas field. And the newly crowned prince started investing in rare technology like liquefaction, which can carry natural gas in liquid form, which can transport via large ships just like oil. But do this natural gas need to cool down at temperature of minus 161 Celsius? Qatar invested a lot of money into developing these technologies to increase the demand of their gases from far away economies. Most of its natural gas goes to Asian economies like Japan, South Korea and China. Qatar has been export its natural gas to the rest of the world, which made Qatar one of the most luxurious economies in the Middle East. Qatar is the first Middle Eastern economy to host the FIFA World Cup in 2022, which shows the power and the wealth of Qatar. There were some allegations when preparing for World Cup in 2022. Qatar gave poor living conditions to migrant workers, mainly from Nepal, India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. They forced to labor. Most people cannot change jobs and leave their country. Also, it takes several months to get paid. The oil and natural gas still a key driver its economic growth. It is trying to develop its financial center, which may become financial center of the Middle East. Qatar had gone from a backward desert nation to the wealthiest economies in the Middle East. Qatar's GDP per capita had gone from 27,055 in 1970 to a whopping in 61,276 in 2021. It is one of the highest in the world. Please like and subscribe this channel. Thank you.